So in today's video, I just wanted to let you guys know. What, am I boring you? All the things I just wasn't ready for when it came to bringing a puppy into our home. Although I have raised plenty puppies, each of my girls have their own puppy. The short-haired dog that I have outside, that is actually Luxury's dog, and she had it since she was a pup, yes. And a year ago, you guys, if you don't know, if you're new to my channel, we lost our Pomeranian Chihuahua Diva, and that was Supreme's puppy. And this is Zeke, our pug. It's actually Halo's puppy, but it's my puppy. So I just wanted to share with you guys all the things that I was not ready for, that I totally forgot the time that it would take when bringing a puppy into the house. Like I said, this is his nap time, so I don't know how long he's going to allow me to keep him here, but this is our baby. Zeke is, I believe, maybe about 16 weeks now. I can't remember. It's been a joy to have him here, but it's been a little bit overwhelming. I've just been tired because all the time that it takes to train a puppy and get them used to. So the first thing I wanted to share with you guys is just starting off that I totally forgot what it was like having a puppy is, and number one, the constant whining. When we got Zeke, he was 8 weeks, I believe. And with his litter, I want to say it was maybe eight doggies, if I'm not mistaken, that they were selling the puppy pugs. And so when you first get them, they are constantly whining. They are looking for their mom. They're looking for the litter to cuddle up against, to play with, just to be next to, even just to be warm. So I totally forgot about that part. And when Diva was here, Diva was just like a quiet dog, so I just got used to having a dog when she would only alert me if something was going on around the house or in the house, when she wanted a treat or to be fed or something, and if we didn't feed her. So when we got Zeke, it was just a constant whining all day that kind of just a little bit overwhelming. It's literally like having a baby when a baby just cries and cries and cries and nothing is really wrong with them. It's the same thing with puppies. So that was the first thing that I just truly wasn't mentally ready for. The second thing I would say is the constant cleanup. All the number of accidents that dogs and puppies do have. Even though he's pretty much to where he's potty trained, so the first thing he gets up in the morning, he goes straight to the door. He knows it's time to go out and potty, and he goes and does his business. But we do have incidents, like we had one yesterday, every now and then, not often, I'll say throughout a week, maybe once. Just depends on if he's playing really hard with Halo to where he forgets and we forget. And sometimes I have to remind Halo, like when they are playing, okay, stop it, stop the playing, go take him out, because he'll just go. He can't hold it. So that's the other thing, the constant cleanups that you have to deal with or when it comes to puppy. And then along with that, yeah, the other thing that I wasn't ready for is the potty training. Oh my goodness. When you're potty training your puppies, you want to be on call 24/7, literally taking them out constantly, hours on the day, like hours, every hour, taking them out, even early in the morning, late midnight, taking the dog out, because they don't know how to release their bladder. So you have to train them, okay, this is where you go to release your bladder. And when they put enough little scents out in the yard or wherever you may take them, then that's where they'll know to go. So that was the other thing that I wasn't ready for with having a puppy. The next thing that I wasn't ready for was the constant up under you, the cuddling, the love, and of course, depending on your puppy, the type of breed that you have to be careful when you are walking all throughout the house. I don't know how many times we all done stepped on him because he is a smaller breed. But if you have like a bigger breed, I guess it's not so much you have to worry about, but you also probably can trip over the larger breeds as well. And I have done that too, knowing that now I'm just scooting along my house, not trying to step on a dog. And of course you forget, and we have stepped on his paws, stepped on his tail, although we don't try to, but those are things that we had to get used to because he likes to be right up under you. When we first got him, he loved to be right up under me to where I couldn't move. So when I would get up and move, you don't hear them because they're so tiny and you'll step on them, and that can be a little bit too much. You know, you hurt the puppy and don't want to break any little bones and stuff that they have, all right, or hurt them. Yeah, so right now, y'all, this is like his nap time, which I'm trying to get up and do a video and share with y'all, but I usually put him down. I wasn't ready for was when we first got him, the expenses of having a puppy. It's almost bringing a child home. You have to worry about if you're going to have puppy insurance. I know when when Diva passed away, it cost us $800 just to have her put down. So those are things that you have to keep in mind. And if they have health issues, yes, it's good to get like some animal insurance, and they do have things like that out there. So other expenses is like their food. Now, the previous owners, the ones that breeded the dog, they were giving him, I believe it was pedigree, if I can't mistake. So that's what I went and got, the puppy pedigree. But what I was noticing with Zeke is that his stomach wasn't settled. I would hear like a constant rumble with his stomach, and I'm like, yeah, your stomach is not doing good. Let me see if he wants to go down, you guys, or go out. It was a constant like rumbling sound. So I decided to change his food, and I changed it over to Purina Pro, my legs. But I changed it to that, which is a little bit more expensive, a little bit more costly. So that's where the cost comes in. Even when it comes to giving them water, like if you want to give them purified water, I don't personally, because I feel like Arizona has okay water. Like my daughter, she just recently got a husky, and she gives him purified water. Once again, depending on the breed and what you can give those dogs. But with Zeke, we're quite fine. Another thing that I wasn't ready for is the constant biting. The biting. Because they are teething, teeth are coming in, so that naturally they are going to bite. And now his new thing is to bite on like my little plants and things like that, knock them over, breaking stuff. Those are the things that I constantly forgot, and it's just like, don't nobody else touch it, you need not to touch it as well. So, I mean, although those are trial and error things that they are exploring the house and seeing the things that they can get away with, but that is just also something else to think about when having a dog, is that the constant things that they're going to break, chew up, nibble on because they are teething, or they might be bored, or for them just to have something to do. The next thing I wanted to share with you guys, like the constant cleanup. The accidents in the house, but not only with the accidents, when they do, wherever you do take them to go release, which is for my dogs, is in my backyard. So it's a constantly you're cleaning up. Once again, although I wouldn't say I wasn't ready for it, but it's just like more poop in the yard. I already was like irritated with the other two dogs, but there's just some things that I have to do. I wanted to share with you guys this solution here. This is by, what is it, Evergreen, I believe? Yeah, Simple Green, the outdoor odor eliminator. It works really, really good far as after you clean up, spraying it down to eliminate the odor within your backyard, especially when you have puppies. Be expecting to have, I know TMI, but expect to have like loose stool for your animals. So this kind of helps eliminate that. And plus I do have artificial grass out in my backyard, so this right here works really well, and I highly recommend that Simple Green solution. So yes, it's the constant cleanup. The next thing I wasn't ready for is the constant playing. Puppies like to play. They don't know when to stop. They constantly want to interact, and they don't care what time of day, they don't care what you're doing. They will come and invade your privacy no matter all times of the day it is. If I'm in the bathroom, if I don't close it all the way, the dog will bust in, and there he goes, want to nibble at my toes. So be mindful of the constant attention and playing that you have to give the animals. And along with that, make sure you have enough toys, chewing toys, playtime toys, whether it's tennis balls or rubber toys, that you can put treats in that will also keep them busy throughout the day. To give you a break, there's some things that I like to do. Those toys come in handy. Yes, the constant playing and activities that they want to do with you when they want to interact with you. Like I said, they don't know how to stop. Some things people don't think about or you might not be ready for when you get a puppy. I truly believe in kennel breaking pets. My daughters don't believe in it, but all the puppies that they had, when they were in my house, they all were kennel breaking. I believe it gives them a sense of, okay, this is my space. That security net where they can go, and when they're tired, they can rest, as opposed to them being all over your furniture, in your bed. Even though they're puppies, like Ziki, he'll hop on my bed, but I don't particularly like to sleep with my animals simply because they do go outside. They get those little bugs, grass bugs and things, and you can track that back into your house, in your bed, on your couch. So for me, once again, this is things that people are not ready for, and kennels cost a lot of money. But luckily, I had one from when I had Diva. She was kennel broken and she absolutely loved it. And also with Ziki, he's loving it too. Now when he gets literally tired and exhausted and I don't pick him up, because he still sometimes like to cuddle with me, and if I'm ignoring him, the kennel be open, he'll just walk himself in there. But sometimes he don't like for you to close it. You know, he likes to be able to come in and out with his naps. But at night, I do close the kennel so he can know it's nighttime. Everybody's going to sleep. So as he gets older, that way he's not going up the stairs trying to bother us. If he want to play, or if he feel like he just want to get up, he know it's nighttime. So that's another thing that most people are not ready for. But luckily, I can say I was ready for it, because I know kennels cost a lot. Another thing that you might not be ready for is grooming, hygiene. Yes, you have to groom and take care of your dogs. Whether if you take them to get groomed or you have someone come to your house. And I like to give him a bath at least once a week and groom him. One thing I have not done is cut his nails, which I do have to invest in cutting his nails or take him to go get his nails cut. But there's something that I want to do for him. But you also have to think about things. You also have to clean their ears. I did end up getting this at the 5 and below, but brushing their teeth. He has like these little bones that he chew on, which helps clean his teeth and as well as his breath. But this here was kind of hard to get him to do. I still try to do it every now and then, but that's another thing you have to prepare yourself when it comes to your animals, is grooming. First, I was just using like a regular old bath towel that I had that I would use on my cars or something like that, or just if some stained. But I like this microfiber bath towel that I got from Home Goods for him to have. Those are things you need to consider it when things you're not really prepared for, when it comes to having animals and all the different things that you have to get them. The next thing I wanted to say, with their feeding also, I have purchased a dog feeder. That way he will be fed. That way he'll be fed on time, every time at the same time. And especially when you get your puppy, you don't know what time they done fed them, or even if you ask them what time they feed them. The breeders, they might tell you, but when it comes to dogs, or when it comes to puppies, they eat all day throughout the day. So it's good to put them on a feeding time. That way they can know, okay, this is the time you eat. With my other dog, I would just leave the food out there and she would just eat whenever, but he's gotten to where that way now he only eats certain times throughout the day. So now a lot of times he still even leaves food in there. So those are things that you may not think about and you're not quite ready, but I do recommend the little feeder that I got it from Amazon. I will be sure to link it down in the description box below. And like I said, it's an automatic set feeder, and it feeds him at the same time and a portion size amount throughout the day. Yeah, so that pretty much sums it up about having a puppy and things I wasn't really ready for. The constant love and support, but it also is rewarding at the same time. When it comes to puppies, it's like they're saying, they are a man's best friend. They are so loyal to you, no matter what it is you do. Good animals, they are good to have within the home. Like I said, they are loyal to their owners, and they want to please you in every way that they can and make you happy. It's just taking that time, and they like to show you that they can make you happy as well. So when bringing a puppy home, although you guys gonna see Zeke on my videos and he is absolutely adorable, I think pugs are amazing dogs. They are lovable dogs. They are also dogs that can be mischievous and try to get away with things because they have that cute little look Zeke, that cute little innocent face, even when they know they have done wrong. But they are a joy to have, and we absolutely love Zeke. If you plan on getting it for your kid, be prepared for you to do all the work. Even though it's Halo's job, like she knows Halo has to take him out to potty. She has to replace his food. She does not pick up the poop, but eventually we're gonna get there with her and doing that, because usually most of it is pretty picked up by the time she gets home, or I'll pick it up in the morning after she leaves. So she doesn't do that. She also doesn't bathe them, but the responsibility that she does have is constantly taking him out, playing with him, and making sure he has fresh water every single day. But as the parent, it's my job. So if you plan on getting a puppy for a little kid, be expecting to do all the work. Don't expect that the child will do it. They see them, they cute, absolutely, but they are a handful. And it's no, leave that. And this is another thing you have to worry about. Another thing that you have to be prepared for when having puppies, that they chew on everything. But like I was saying, if you're gonna get a puppy for your child or children, be expecting to do all the work when it comes to grooming and taking care of them. Maybe if they're older, maybe it'd be a little bit different, but Halo's age, kids wise, absolutely the adults have to do it. And all the things that I wasn't ready or really mentally prepared for, but over time I came to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, be sure to give it a like. If you have any questions, make sure you guys put them down in the comment section below. I will try to answer all of your questions at the best of my ability. Like I said, the reason why I wanted to do this, because you guys see Zeke on my videos, and a lot of you guys said, oh, I'm thinking about getting a pup. So before you do, these are some things that you really need to consider when bringing a puppy into your life, or even an adult dog into your life. All the different responsibilities that you have to take on. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please be sure to give us a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I can't wait to keep bringing more videos to you guys, and you're getting a glimpse of the new love in our life, Zeke, our pug. doggy.